Let's go into our Wuji stance. Feet about shoulder width apart, facing comfortably forward. Knees just slightly bent. Bring the hips forward so the tailbone points towards the floor. Feel like the top of the head is being lifted upward, elongating the spine. Bring the chin down and in. Let the shoulders drop down and forward. The arms just hang away from your body. Some teachers like to say, imagine you have a grapefruit under each armpit, just holding a little bit away from the body. Breathing in and out through the nose. And as you breathe in, let the abdomen expand outward. We pause. And then with the exhalation, let the abdomen contract back towards the spine, pushing the breath up and out the nose. And then we pause again. Just for now, focus on the breath. Let any other thoughts just fade away. Don't fight them, don't get frustrated by them. Just acknowledge that you need to deal with them later and let them drift off, just like clouds. A couple of nice, deep breaths. Bring your focus to your feet. Feel the feet making contact with the ground. Feel the connection all the way down to the center of the earth. And feel the earth rising up to support you, to merge with you. Couple more breaths. Nice, deep, slow. And just step out to a little bit of a wider stance. Let's start with Dan Yu. So we're going to breathe in, we're going to rise up, bring it up to the chest, turn the palms down as we sink down. Breathe in, pause. Breathe out, pushing the energy down to the ground, pausing, gathering fresh energy, bringing it up the body. Couple more. Good. This time when your hands get down to the bottom, let them come around. Bring the palms together. Push the palms together. Lift the elbows as you drop down. Breathe in as you go up. Pause. Breathe out as you go down. One more time. Good. Come on up. Go to a wider stance. Feet facing forward. Just shift your weight side to side. You can put your hands on your thighs. Nice and slow. Feel that stretch, especially inside the legs. Go deeper each time. Allow the legs to go further apart. Good. Come on back up. Leaving the feet where they are. Nice big breath. Heart to the sky. Open the chest. And separate the shoulder blades while you collapse the chest. So you breathe in, bringing the shoulder blades together, opening the chest, pause, breathe out, separating the shoulder blades, collapsing the chest. Gathering the energy, feel the warmth, the sun's rays, and bring it into the body. Let it spread through the body. One more time, and then we're going to transition into lung flow. So the hands come together in prayer position, and now they go out, palms down. Open the chest, and palms up. First finger and thumb touch. Bring the forearms together, really squeezing the shoulders down. So breathe in, pause, breathe out. One more time. Good. Bring your hands together again in prayer position. Drop them down to the abdomen, fingers pointing down. Bring them up along the body. When you get to the chest, fingers rotate so they come up, they go out, and then they rotate back down. Breathing in as you come up, pause, breathe out as you go down. Circling the chi from the Shavasana set 2. One more time. Go down to the abdomen. Bring the hands up. Heart to the sky. But this time, swan dive your way down. Nice flat back. And let the arms come down. And just let the back relax. Drop down. Each time you breathe out, see if you can get a little closer to the floor. Still in that wide stance, makes it a little easier to get near the floor. But the neck, the head, the shoulders, everything just relax. The only place you feel any tension is in the back of the legs. Drop the buttocks down so you go into kind of a squat. So you're sitting up. You can put your elbows on top of your legs and then push straight up with the legs. Take one hand over the other. Come up the midline, past the face, all the way up. Lean back slightly. A nice flat back, come down. When you get to the bottom, bend the knees, go into the squat, and then drive up with your legs. And then the last part, let the arms just float up. So we breathe out as we go down. Pause. Breathe in as you come up. Full body flow. One more time. Bring it all the way up. Keep one hand on top of the other. Bring the feet in a bit. Bring your hands up to the head height above, slightly above the head. Then they go down. So let's just practice this for a minute. We breathe in as we go up. Pause. Breathe out as we go down. One of the crane moves. Good. Nice and slow as you go up. Nice and slow as you go down. They float up and down. So it's not a jerky motion at all. Slow. And then just down. One more time. Good. Now we're going to do that twice. We're going to go up once, then down. We're going to come up the second time. And as we come down this time, we're going to come down to the waist. We're going to separate the hands. They're going to go behind us. And you're going to bring the foot back with the arms. And bring it back together. Come up, down, up. Now the opposite foot. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Find that focal point about 12 feet in front of you or point on the wall. Help stabilize you. Flying like crane. One more time. Actually, I'm going to do one more time each side. Last one. Good. Back to center. Just go back to floating up and down. One more time, and then we're going to bring the arms to the side. Drop them down, come to the side. Put your weight into whichever leg you feel more comfortable with to start off with. You're going to bring the other leg up as you breathe in. Breathe out as you kick with the heel, pulling the toes towards you. And breathe in as you bring it back in. Bring it back down. Now we go to the opposite side. Young boy kicks. Put your hands on your hips if you want to make it a little more difficult. One more time each side. And bring it in. Drop the hands down. Gonna bring it around over the head. Bring it around again. As we turn to the left, hands come over the head, lean back, and then throw the net. Then spin around once, twice as we turn to the right. Bring the net back, rowing it. Fisherman casting his net. One more time each side. Good. Come back to center. Turn again to your left. Bow stance, so the back leg is about a 45-degree. There's some separation between the two. So you've got an opening here. They're not lined up. That makes it too hard. It's like you're standing on a beam. We're going to reach down, pull up the body, lean back, just like heart to the sky. Now let's make it more kind of circular. So we're going to bring it back and then just drop it down. So lean back on that back leg, and then you put your weight into that forward leg as you come forward. Breathe in as you come back to the body. Breathe out as you go away. One more time. Come down, switch to the right side. Get your stance comfortably. Go down. Scooping water from the sea and looking at the sky. One more time. Bring it down, come back to the center. Good. So a little more flying. So feet about shoulder width apart or even less. So you get a nice stable stance here. Just let the wrists float up. And then float down. And breathe in as that breath lifts the wrists. We pause, we breathe out, and the wrists just settle down as if you were in water. Just imagine doing this in a pool. Just allowing the arms to drift upward and then sink back down in the water. Nice and easy. Try to feel some resistance on the hands as they go up, on the back of the hands as they go up. On the inside of the hands, the fingers as they go down. Good. Now as you come up, start with whatever foot you want, just come up onto the toe and down. But nicely synchronized with the breath and the movement. So you're shifting your weight over to that, what I call post leg, and just coming up onto the toe. Just shifting your weight side to side like this helps with balance. If this is comfortable for you. Next one, lift the foot off the floor about an inch or two and then put it back down. But synchronize it with your wings. Synchronize it with your breath. If you're too shaky to lift, just keep the toe down. And just shift the weight back and forth. And once that begins to feel comfortable, see if you can lift the foot off the floor and not put it back down. One more time. And down. Shake the legs out a little bit. Forgot to mention again, make sure you have that focal point to look at. Opposite leg. Let's just start again, get into the flow. And then up onto the toe. Nice and slow, nicely synchronized. And then if you feel ready, lift it off the ground, put it back down. This side is probably going to be harder. Your body protects you. So since I didn't tell you which side to start on, chances are you started on the more stable side. So this one's going to be a little harder. That's fine. Don't let it frustrate you. And then if that feels comfortable, go ahead and see if you can keep it off the ground. One more time. And down. Good. Shake it out. Put your hands on your hips. Let's do some hip rotations. Try not to move the shoulders, the head, all out of the hips. Now we're going to transition into waist circles. So here you are going to move the head and the shoulders in a nice circle, only as big as comfortable. Careful as you go back, you don't go too far back. You don't want to put any pressure on the lower back. Try to fixate your eyes on one spot so you don't get dizzy. And reverse. Last one. Good. Again, go out to a very wide stance, feet facing forward. So we're not doing the horse riding stance or Mabu. Let's again just shift side to side, loosen things up. Good. Now bring your hands up to prayer position in front of you. Just find a nice stable spot to be able to do this. Good. Now with the fingertips pointing towards the ceiling the whole way, as I shift to the left, my hands get pressed to the left and I look to the right. Then I come back to center and I shift to the opposite side, pushing the hands to the right. Breathe in back to center, pause, breathe out as you push away. Couple more. One more time each side. Good. Come back to the middle. Drop the hands down. And just let your body drop down, relax. The back of the legs stretch out. Everything else relaxes. Slowly roll up. Turn to the left, keeping a wide stance. Just open. And drop down. Come across. And open. One more time each side. Good. Come back to the middle, drop down. Feet facing forward. Come on over to your left ankle. Put your right hand on the leg or on the ankle, whatever feels comfortable reaching. And just hold that for a moment, get a little stretch here. And let it just move slowly to the opposite side, get a stretch there. Good, and come across to your left side. Let your left hand come up, point to the ceiling as you look up at it. Drift down, you come across the body. Left hand on the right leg. And the right hand comes up. Breathe in as you go up. Breathe out as you come down and across. One more time each side. Come to the middle, straighten up, nice and slow. Walk it in, shake it out. Let's do kind of a little variation on that. We're going to do nod the head, wag the tail. So we're going to bend down to the side. We're going to look at the heel of the right foot, then the toes of the right foot, then come across the toes of the left foot, the heel, come up looking at the side. Then we're going to drop down as we breathe out. Heel, toe, toe, heel. Breathe in as you come up. Good. Let's add a little more stretch to this. So we're going to go heel, toe, toe, heel. Turn the foot out. And then lean back even further with your hands out. And put it back, come around, let the foot come out. Good. Now this time, come across heel, toe, toe, heel. Bring your hands onto your hips and lean back. And drop down, come across. One more time each side. Good. Come back to the center. Straighten up. A couple of nice hip circles here. Let everything kind of loosen up. Good. And slow it down. Reverse. Good. Bring your figure eights. You can either do it free form with the hands and let the hands move any way they want as long as they're making the figure eights, or you can intertwine your fingers and make the figure eights. So I'll let you do whatever is comfortable, a little wider stance, and just let the body control you. So you're just going to move in figure eights as you come up and down and around the body. The hands may move together. The hands may move opposite. May work up one side of the body and up the other side of the body. And intertwine the fingers. Whatever feels natural, getting those energies to cross, flow. Shifting your weight from side to side. Just another second or so. Work back down. Bring your stance in a little bit. Now imagine you've got all these feathers all around you. They're very tightly compact. We just want to fluff. Make them spread out. Just fluff. It's called fluffing the aura. Or fluffing the Wei Qi. Just another second more. Good. Just stand for a moment. Become aware of the energy field around you. Hopefully you're feeling the lightness in it now. Let's do some side stepping. So we're going to start with the left leg. We're going to keep it straight. As we lift up, drop down. Then bend your knees. As you lift up, the right leg joins the left. And the right leg comes out, drops down, squat down a little bit, and then bring the opposite leg over. One more time each side. Good. Go back to the middle. Shake it out. Let's do something very similar to the Buddha stomp. So we're just going to lean to the side, bring out the leg, drop down, and feel the vibrations coming through the soles of your feet, up your legs, right into your torso. This is for the skeletal system. Then we just lean to the opposite side and down. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time each side. Good. Shake it out. Kicking to the four directions. So again, whichever leg you're comfortable with, that's going to be your post leg. You can either step out into the toes, heel, or to keep the foot off the ground. Whatever you're comfortable with, or you may want to start touching and then move from that. The idea is we're going to go forward, back to the middle, side, back to the middle, back to the middle, across like a soccer kicker, back to the middle. Then we switch feet, forward, middle, side, middle, back, middle, across, middle. One more time each side. Forward, middle, side, middle, back, middle, across, middle. Forward, middle, side, back, across, and down. Good. Shake it out. Bring your feet close together. Bringing down the heavens. Big breath in, gathering the energy. Pause, push that energy down through the top of your head, down the torso, down the legs, into the ground. Again. Last one. Finish with one palm over the other, and you get down to the lower dantian. One palm over the other. Come up the right. I'm not going to mirror you. Come up the right, down the left. 3 circles. And then reverse, sealing in the chi. Breathe the energy into the lower dantian. Again, just picture the little pearl inside you, gathering up that energy. getting brighter, getting warmer. And as that energy spirals down your legs and up your torso, let your body relax and just move with the energy. Let it fill every part of your body, removing any darkness, any energetic stagnation or blockages, dispelling negative thoughts and emotions. Until your body is completely filled with this warm, loving light, and it expands outward, encasing you in a protective cocoon. And while you float weightlessly inside this cocoon, become aware of what it feels like to be safe, to be healthy, to be at peace. Take a deep breath in, gather those energies, those feelings, and take them with you for the rest of the day. Thank you.